Kingdom Hearts 3 review.
Why am I talking like this? Well, it's because that's the type of feeling that I get when I play Kingdom Hearts 3. Okay, I'm just joking around. Yes, Kingdom Hearts 3 is a fun and fantastic game. We're gonna be going over certain aspects of the game and talking about what and what isn't cool in the game, basically. And is this game a good game? Bottom line, right now, if you're watching this video, yes, Kingdom Hearts 3 is a great game. It's a fun game. You guys should totally buy it and play it in secrecy, because it's a sissy game, and you don't want to be telling your friends about this game because they're just gonna make fun of you. They're gonna be like, oh, what's Kingdom Hearts 3? You play with Keyblades? Right? Am I right? So you don't want to tell your friends that. Now I'm gonna start off this Kingdom Hearts 3 review with talking about the audio. Is it good? It's fantastic, alright? The voice actors do a great job on voice acting the characters. There's a lot of emotion. There's gonna be times where you're gonna cry like a baby. There's gonna be times when you're scared. There's gonna be times when you're laughing. It's that amazing. The voice acting is impeccable. Now let's talk about the soundtrack, which is not that great. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, it's the best. Well, guess what? It's a sissy soundtrack, and it goes something like this. La 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 la. Okay, that's not cool. If you're listening to stuff like that,
You're not pretty cool, okay?
if you want to listen to a cool audio track, go play The Witcher 3 and listen to the audio, the music in that game, because that is cool. And I'm sure there's gonna be people in the comment section saying, oh, this is cool music. No, it's not. It's not cool music.
Cool music is a little pump, alright? I don't care what anyone says about that.
Next is the Kingdom Hearts 3 gameplay. Yes, this is the main part of any game. I believe that Kingdom Hearts 3 nails it. It's so amazing. The gameplay is so much fun and fluid, and there's so much action going on. One frame does a million things. Now you might just buy Kingdom Hearts 3 and insert the disc into your PlayStation 4, and then you'll realize that the game is so boring. That's right, and I agree, because at the start of the game it's very, very dull. But as soon as you unlock new abilities, the game becomes so much more. It becomes so much fun, and the gameplay becomes more fast-paced. There's more things to do. There's more attacks that you can have. There's more Keyblades that you can unlock. Yeah, sure. And it's really, really fun. Now, this will take about 2-3 hours because the cutscenes in this game are very, very long. So if you don't like watching cutscenes, well, you can skip them. But if you do like seeing cutscenes, well, this game might just be for you, because the cutscenes are super, super long. Which brings me to my next point, which is the story of the game. If you don't know, Kingdom Hearts 3 has one of the best stories in video game history. If you look at Kingdom Hearts 2 and Kingdom Hearts 1, the story is one of the best in the gaming industry, and it's no question that Kingdom Hearts 3 has one of the best storylines in the game. I think I already said this in the review, but I just want to say it again because it's really, really important, that this story is so good that you're gonna be crying some of the times, you're gonna laugh some of the times, and you're gonna be scared some of the times, because the story is that deep. And if you're anything like me and you don't like watching the cutscenes, well, you can skip them and do other things that are more important in life, such as, well, not really anything. So the game is gonna take about like 60 hours to finish if you speed through it, but if you want to take your time, it can take up to over 100 hours, like 120 plus hours to finish the game, because there's a lot of side quests that you can do, like a lot. I mean a lot, like Skyrim level, alright? So there's so much to do, there's things to discover, there's so many secrets in this game that you find, and when you do find the secrets, it's like, wow, oh my god, I can't believe this is in the game. Wow, the developers of this game spent so much time developing the secrets of the game. Wow, this actually exists? That's what you're gonna be experiencing while you're playing the game, because there's a lot and a lot of detail in this game. Yeah, that's right, this game has been in development for over 10 years. Now, like I said before, you're gonna have a lot of fun while you're playing this game. And I mean a lot of fun. But you gotta remember, you gotta keep it on the down low and keep it in secrecy and not tell anyone that you're playing the game. If you're on PS4, make sure you're offline so your friends don't realize that you're playing Kingdom Hearts 3. okay? It's not something that you want to make public, because if you do, they're gonna start making fun of you, and you don't want that. I don't want you guys to get made fun of. It's not a path that you want to go down, because your friends gonna start making fun of you. Oh, you play Kingdom Hearts 3 with Keyblades, that's really J. But you know, at the end of the day, I want you guys to be happy and play the game for what it is, because it is fun, but don't go out and say things that'll make you look very foolish. Alright, now let's talk about something that's very important in video games, and that's graphics. How are the graphics in Kingdom Hearts 3? I'm sure you guys have seen the graphics in Kingdom Hearts. It is very preschool like. It's for elementary kids, it's for like babies, okay? The graphics are cartoony, it's like Disney characters or something, and it's all saturation. The saturation has been put to the max, and the characters don't even have there's no textures in this game. There's no such thing as textured environments. It's all one palette, it's all one color, that's it. There's no such thing as shades, there's no shadows. It's just very dull and very saturated, to the point it's like, am I watching Dora the Explorer? And that's exactly what it feels like when you're watching the cutscenes, and when you're playing the game, it's like a clone version of Fortnite. We all know Fortnite graphics can be played on a mobile device, so does that mean that there's gonna be Kingdom Hearts 3 on my Samsung Galaxy S10? I'm not sure. It might just happen because the graphics are very low, that we might actually expect to see the Kingdom Hearts 3 on mobile. Haha, that'll be pretty lame. Now, we'll give credit to where it's due and say that Sora's hair floats in the air like a majestical whale. While you're jumping around, or walking around even, Sora's hair just bounces around and it looks really you know what I mean. Now, the whole premise of the game is basically you fighting the darkness. That's basically the story that you're gonna be playing. The darkness is coming after me. What are these black things? The creatures that you're gonna be fighting majority of the time are these little black things that crawl around, kind of like in Metal Gear Solid. And it's just like, that's basically all you fight. And you'll fight like giant monsters too, like the bosses and everything, and those are pretty fun. As you unlock different worlds, there's different types of monsters in that world, but every single world is gonna have these black little monsters that crawl around, and they're so annoying sometimes. But as you level up, you'll become stronger, and fighting them is gonna be a breeze for you guys. And another thing that I want to bring up is that there's never a dull moment in Kingdom Hearts 3 because of these different worlds that you can go to. So if you go to a certain world, everything's completely different and everything looks fresh and new, which is new and exciting. I mean, who wouldn't want to play a game within a game? And by that I mean, it's like, oh, you're in one world and it looks completely different, and as soon as you go to a different world, now everything looks completely different. This was very apparent to me as soon as I entered the Toy Story world. Now, I'm not gonna give any spoilers in this review, but when you do enter this Toy Story world, it's so cool. It's so much fun. Like the cinematics for the Toy Story is one of the best, one of my favorites actually. And you're gonna have your own favorite world that you like to go to, and that is something else. Now, the final verdict of Kingdom Hearts 3, should you buy this game? Yes, you should, because if you do play this game and you do enjoy it, which I know you will, you do cherish the storyline and everything, despite the fact that you get to use a Keyblade and keep it a secret away from your friends, then you're gonna enjoy this game. You will enjoy this game, and this game is going to have a special place in your heart because it's that amazing. Now, what should I give this game? What should I give a score out of 10? I'm gonna give this game an 8 out of 10. A solid 8 with a bad seat of approval. That's right, this game deserves it because of everything this game has done to my life. Now, of course, I would have given this game a perfect 10 out of 10, and the reason why it's an 8 out of 10 is because it lost points in certain things, such as the music being very J. It was way too flamboyant and stuff like that. It's like it's really annoying. Okay, so we're not about that. We're about coolness on this channel. And another thing is the graphics were like PS1 graphics is just very, there's no shades. It's not like Skyrim, it's not like Fallout 4 where the graphics are really good. It's very mobile like, so I wouldn't expect to see this on my Samsung Galaxy S10. Also, the Keyblades, the weapon of choice, only Keyblades. It's completely unnecessary. We don't need a Keyblade to fight through the darkness and the darkness monsters. We don't need that. We need like pistols. We need Fallout 4 weapons in this, not this. Okay, that's something that hopefully they fix with DLCs. And finally, of course, we can't forget about the companions that we're with. I mean, it's Goofy and Donald Duck. I mean, come on guys, it's Goofy and Donald Duck. How 5-year-old can you get than that? We need something like Preston Garvey from Fallout 4. We need someone cool like, what about Halo? What about Spartan 111? Okay, what about that guy? That guy's cool. What about Naruto? That guy's cool. We can have people like that as our companions, but we don't even have a choice. We're stuck with Donald Duck and Goofy. Like, it's some sort of ritual. Well, screw that. Anyways, make sure to leave a like on this video, even if this video was not helpful for you guys, because I'm trying to get the likes, alright? So, if you can do that, please leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.